taking a lot of play on the board.
This is one that there is a little bit of pace as far as Figs are concerned. She's not the best gate horse. If you take a look at the very first column in your racing form or whatever PPs you may use, that's going to give you the indication of how well he or she get out of the starting gate. And she's not a brilliant gate horse by any stretch, but she has shown a little bit of pace both at Oaklawn and at Churchill Downs, so it wouldn't stun me if she could get out of there. I don't know if I love her chances on the win end. If you're looking for other pace horses, though, Caleb, isn't the 13 kind of an X factor in here? Second start of the form cycle, has broken slow in each of the first two, but broke slow and got up there pretty quickly in that run on August 1st at Delaware. If you can get out of there with any kind of a decent break, I think the 13 Trick of the Light is going to be forward.
And it'll be the second straight time that the 13 draws a wet track. Last time it was muddy at Delaware, and today it's going to be listed as sloppy here, as you got a field of 13 to go any which direction. And as promised, more of these fields to come. I told you that there was a race at Ellis Park today. Really excited for that turf race there on the back end. They have a nice program, including that 9th race at Ellis. The finale has got some huge turf pedigrees. We have got that stakes race today at Parx with the likes of Retribution, who pulled a nice upset for Cherie DeVoe there on Preakness weekend. And Cherie, you know, of course we well know that, Cherie came up with Chad Brown. To some degree, she's made an amazing legacy of her own. But my comparison was, Chad Brown had Lady Eli, and Cherie DeVoe has She Feels Pretty.
No doubt about it. I mean, she is a superstar of all superstars. I think circumstances got her beat at Saratoga, and then she's able to prevail up there north of the border. She likes it at Woodbine. Now she's a perfect 2 for 2 in her runs up there. And as far as the American horses are concerned, you think about Breeders' Cup time, she is on the short list of contenders as far as likely favorites and likely win contenders. I know we always get some tough Europeans that come over for our big races for the Breeders' Cup on the grass, but She Feels Pretty, I think, stacks up as well as anyone that would possibly be coming over as well.
We're going to show you a recap of all those big stakes wins at Woodbine over the weekend, including She Feels Pretty. And also, we're going to give you the list of upcoming Breeders' Cup win and your in races. And the next 2 weekends are the most pivotal in terms of the Breeders' Cup Classic and other divisions as well. So lots to get to here on this mid-August summer day. Parx with a loaded boat of 13 maidens getting set.
Now they're all in. Off and racing. English Elsa, Weekend Honor, both broke a bit slow on the outside. Something to Say has some speed, but Knit Witness, she has something to say. She is up to take the lead, going right with her West Side Diva. Then it's Kalisa, followed by Something to Say. The Gray Filly, I'll Say No More, she's in 5th. Then it's Sweet Distraction on the inside, followed by Weekend Honor, who's beginning to improve, coming up the rail. Also in the thick of things, there's Hurricane Jane. Then it's back to Trick of the Light. The early trailer is English Elsa. And with the lead, Knit Witness. She shows them the way. On the inside, Kalisa's into 2nd. West Side Diva, she's 3rd. Having to check up a little bit on heels. Weekend Honor, she's in 4th. That's Cruise Missile, she's in 5th. Instant Vision's making her move from mid-pack. The Gray Filly, I'll Say No More, right to her inside. Hurricane Jane. Sweet Distraction. Then followed by Trick of the Light. And losing some ground, there's Faux Pas. And at the back, the pair is Something to Say and Sweet Distraction. They have 45 and 3 at the top of the stretch. With the lead now is going to be Kalisa, who's kicked clear of Knit Witness. Kalisa has taken over. Knit Witness has no response. Weekend Honor continues to gain on the far outside. Instant Vision's making her rally. They're trying to catch Kalisa, who's opened up a clear cushion. There's 16th left. Kalisa is going to coast on home. Weekend Honor on the outside. Instant Vision, but it is all Kalisa who gets the win. Kalisa gets the win. Final time 1:18 and 4.
Well, it shows you how tough those races could be at Aqueduct. This horse got beat 50 lengths in tougher races at Aqueduct, but slides up the fence with authority here. Matt going to pay about $50.
How's this for a trifecta? The 4 Kalisa, I believe the 2 held on